Oh. Oh, man. And in this corner we have and in this corner we have the common gold, and in this corner we have Godly King Cobra. Let's get ready to rumble. So ready for this? So I guess I'm trying to be in good spirits despite having a bit of a cold and kicking up the last of it out of my system. However, I seem to have stumbled upon some potion. I seem to have stumbled upon a fifth of Potter's vodka. I wonder how that materialized. There's no way I rode my bike in 46-degree weather to go get a fifth. In case you can't tell, I'm being sarcastic. Oh, man. Yeah. Now I got some Mountain Dew throwback to mix with this biatch. And if you compare the cans, 1, 2. If you wanted it to be really stiff, about 2 cans of pop to 1/5. If you wanted it to be a little less stiff, maybe like 2.5, 3 cans. Not a whole lot, just chilling like an old school rock star villain, fighting off a cold. See, what is this restrictor bullshit on? There we go. Now to make the funny come out. No, but I'm not going to be up too terribly late here. If I do stay up terribly late, I'll at least be quiet about it. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna pour some water in there. Just enough Mountain Dew to mask the burn a little bit. Let's pour some more dew on top of that. That will definitely wet your whiskers. Oh. thing about vodkas, it is cheaper, but holy shit. Like Porter's isn't too bad on the alcohol and volume, but it's strong enough to get the job done. It basically smells like potatoes and rubbing alcohol, but hey, right, whatever gets the job done. No, hold on a second. Oh, man. The best way to get over a cold as quickly as possible is to blow your nose as often as you can. If your body's producing mucus when you have the cold, then that means that your body's trying to get rid of the infection that's making you sick in the first place. So don't take a rocket scientist, but you put 2 and 2 together now. Yeah. Alrighty. Pull these out of my ashtray right quick. Break up some cigarette butt tobacco. You think South Park's going too far this time? I mean, I don't know, dude. Can we really honestly say that? Because we take into context who it is. It's South Park. Yeah, I'll quit smoking when I'm dead. How about that? Nicotine's my friend. It could be your friend too. Just kidding. Look at this guy drinking and smoking on Facebook. What is this? Promoting alcohol and tobacco, for shame. And you expected nothing else from me. I mean, come on. I can't even tell if my fucking nose is stuffy or if it's just being stupid. There we go. It's a wonderful feeling when your nose and sinuses are all cleared up from stuffiness, if only for a second. Yeah. See how long that lasts. Oof. Yeah, no. I'd snipe tobacco from my ashtray. Oof. That's harsh. And I get out of there. No wonder why that tasted nasty. It was all cached. Ugh. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah, that's so much better. And that definitely does it. A nightcap. And, of course, good company on Facebook. We put this in the fridge. And the restrictor's going in the garbage. I could polish off the whole fifth in one sitting, but I really don't have any desire to at the moment. But one drink is enough, for now at least. There we go. It's just about mixed right. So we can like barely taste the vodka, but there's still like a little bit of a burn, but not too much. I'm starting to drool myself. Oh, jeez, Rick. Why did you tap the bottle before opening it? Good question. To wake the spirits. It's just something that some people do. I haven't had a girlfriend the last 10 months, so I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Can't really call someone your girlfriend if you haven't dated her. I don't know what kind of question is that, Gabrielle. Damn. Are you still brooding over blah, blah, blah? What's up, Parker Jackson? How you doing? I'm doing all right. Just sipping on some Potters and some Mountain Dew throwback. It's just enough Potters in there to nightcap the evening, and just enough Mountain Dew in there to mingle, so all you taste is vodka and Mountain Dew. Yeah. It's what you would call a cheap Cobra combination, yeah. Man, I don't like blowing my nose on camera, even if you don't see it, but what else are you supposed to do if you're vlogging and all of a sudden it just happens? That's better than sitting here every 5 minutes going, you know what I'm saying? Yes. I'm not the kind of person you want to pick a fight with. I don't need to use my muscles to hurt somebody, trust and believe. My words can be more powerful than my muscles. I could leave somebody crying and just hating their life. And it wouldn't take much. And sometimes I go too far with my words because I know that I can, you know, because physical assault is illegal to some extent, but verbal assault's not really illegal. It's just kind of frowned upon, like, oh, it's not very nice to say blah, blah, blah. So, given certain context or certain situations where people are saying this and that. I'd much rather use my hurtful words than to physically fuck somebody up. I mean, these things are massive. I gotta have some personal control and responsibility here. Yeah. I don't know what it was today, but it was the weirdest thing too, because I'll walk into Walmart to get some groceries and some lawn supplies. Ended up being like $80. I was like, God damn. Just for 2 cans of spray paint. Of course, one of them was the Golden Dark spray paint that I use for my lawns, and yeah, so it was kind of worth it. Just kind of minding my own, casually smiling. Like that. I have a Jack Nicholson smile that goes ear to ear, so I don't smile too big too often just because it might creep people out or give them the wrong impression. Here's Joshy. See what I'm saying? And that's just the curse of having a serious face or looking like you're always pissed off or sad. Shit. Shit. Now, at first, some of my videos might come off the wrong way, but by the end of it, they're somewhat inspiring. Is that how you smile all the time? Nah. Nah, I don't do that all the time just because, you know, it might give people the wrong impression. Yeah. Oh man, it smells good in my apartment. It smells like Texas toast and burgers were cooked up. Just the aftermath smell of it. Oh, it's magnificent. I mean, to be brutally honest, you look at healthy junk food, even when Julia or JP gets a cold, their shit still looks good on camera. Their food looks good. And they're not blowing their nose on camera. You see what I'm saying? You take a look at all the successful cooking channels on YouTube, and even when they get sick or have a cold, just like the rest of us, they're not blowing their nose on camera like some disgusting slob. And I'd much rather my recipes look good on camera than, oh, what the fuck, dude, you know what I'm saying? Because my deep fried avocado video was pretty good up until I saw the booger hanging out of my nose, and I'm like, son of a bitch. The only bad thing about having a girlfriend is it makes you vulnerable. If you lose her, that's your whole world, man. So if you have a significant other half, cherish them, because your time with them is not always guaranteed, nor is it promised. And more importantly, get with people that you'll know you'll love and cherish and care about for as long as humanly possible. Don't just get with somebody because of the sex, and don't let the sex control your life. Don't let people control you just because of the sex. Don't let, you know what I'm saying? That's the biggest problem people make in relationships anymore. Oh, the sex is too good. I don't want to give up on it. So they bend over knee and backwards to please that person because they don't want to lose that. And I'm like, dude, nobody likes a sex whipped fool. But at the same time, you know, it's perfectly okay to acknowledge a craving for some of-age puss. You know what I'm saying? That's one more appropriate way of saying it. Female companionship, yeah. See, there's different ways of saying things. If you say, oh man, I'm looking to smash some puss, dude. You know, chicks might look at you and go, oh, he sounds just like every other male out there. But if you're like, man, some female companionship would be pretty sweet right about now, chicks be looking at you like, oh, okay, he's got some class. I can respect that. And you know what's funny is I get perceived as the creep in high school, but I grew up to be a young goth gentleman. It's like, ain't that a bitch? And most of the chicks that reject me end up dating assholes. But, you know, that's life, right? To be fair, at least some of the chicks that rejected me were nice about it. And I could always respect when you were nice about it, you know what I'm saying? Circumstances are what they are. But no, for chicks, it's not hard to get laid or get drinks. You think I'm full of shit? No, dude, come on. Come on. That's one thing I'm jealous of. Like, ladies, you have the ability to get free drinks in a bar. And you don't even have to have 10,000 pounds of makeup on to do it. Neither. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Y'all can walk into a bar and get free drinks because some guy thinks you look pretty. Yeah. You drain some poor schmuck's bank account on drinks, leave him in the dust. You're drunk as shit. He's broke as shit. You're laughing your ass off. He's going home and crying himself to sleep. You know, and that's just the thing of it, dude. Like, fellas, if you're gonna buy a chick drinks, don't let her drain your drinking fund for the evening. You know what I'm saying? Kind of spread that shit out a bit. Of course, right when I went to go shave my sideburns, I realized that I needed to shave anyway, so I took care of the rest of it. Trimmed up my goatee a bit so that it would grow in more evenly. Oh shit. Little basic grooming tips like that. Now I noticed that when the opposite sex responds positively to a facial hair combination, like if chicks seem to dig the mustache and the goatee combination, if it looks good on you and chicks are responding positively to it, then goddamn it, you keep it. You know what I'm saying? It helps up your game just a bit, even if you have a mental disorder like autism. They're gonna look past that and go, well, who's this fine looking gentleman? You know what I'm saying? It also helps to have a couple of good qualities like talents. What are you into? Personally, me, music. That's my biggest thing. I shred a mean guitar and I sing with the best of them. to say my vocal range is somewhat impressive. I mean, yeah, it's decent enough. I mean, I'll jump from Papa Roach to Michael Jackson to 3 Days Grace to Green Day like it's nothing. It sounds just like every artist I sing. I mean, that's, I could even sing Evanescence. I can even also sing Epica. No bullshit. From Bring Me to the Horizon, Asking Alexandria, Disturbed. I do a bunch of different bands, man. But I figured out a way that gets YouTube to not copyright strike my ass. If I do the songs individually and give credit to the artist, then they give me a strike, but the revenue goes to the record company that owns the song. So that in turn, I don't get in trouble. I just don't get any money from the video. And most of the time, the video is still viewable and playable. I tried singing Rainbow in the Dark by Dio. I did an excellent job singing it, but YouTube silenced it worldwide. I was like, well, ain't that a bitch? Just a goth in the dark, dun dun dun. Just a goth in the dark. Like lightning, they think we're frightening. Up to no good, you can see the cobra's hood. We're just misunderstood, just a goth in the dark. Oh, geez. I'm getting ahead of myself. Just thinking of a song I was going to write for my newest album. And sort of parody it, kind of like Dio's Rainbow in the Dark, but make it more about, like the thunder, I ponder why people are so condescending. Judgmental, it's upsetting. You get like a free drum track off of YouTube, recorded on the GarageBand. Boom, there you go. And I got a formula for how I want that song to sound. I mean, with my last album, Trails of the Abyss, where I added power metal to my sound, I think I've perfected it, to be honest. That's the sound I was going for. The two main influences are black metal and power metal. And then you get traces of horrorcore, hip-hop, and rap. And then it's just fused together. You see a lot of artists just trying to do one genre or another. You don't see too many artists going, well, I like this sound, I like that sound, I like this sound, I like that sound. What would it sound like together? You know. What's the first vocal cover you sing to a new girlfriend? Something like, I don't know. Still Loving You by the Scorpions. Oh. Rock You Like a Hurricane. Yeah. She's My Cherry Pie. Talk Dirty to Me by Poison. And there's several awesome songs I could sing to a chick to impress her. And if she was more to that sensitive, brooding bad boy type, I could sing Crawling by Linkin Park. Oof. That's just enough alcohol to settle the evening quite nicely, for me at least. Excellent. Most excellent. Much better. I'm not as stuffed up as I have been, which is good. So I might be over this cold in the next 2-3 days, tops. Wouldn't that be nice? You can't copy a dead artist. But if you get inspiration from their music, then yeah. I can't help myself, man. If I'm riding the city bus or if I'm at a bar and I hear a song that I know and I start singing along to it, it's just how I am. And I don't care who's around me to hear me sing, I'm going to sing it. Because me and music are like this, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Take a walk on the wild side. And the jungle's alive. What's my star sign? Oh, I'm an Aries. Yeah. March 26, 1991. I'm an Aries. What's my star sign, you ask? Not that astrology has anything to do with it now. Would you call yourself a wizard, a warlock, a witch, or question mark? For most intensive purposes, as far as you know, I'm spiritual, and I'll leave it at that. I practice my own branch of magic. I am something much more powerful than a wizard, a witch, or a warlock. Aw. Gabrielle says, Cobes is my inner god. I appreciate that. But if you're a female, look for your inner goddess. If you're a male, look for your inner god. That's how I see things. Instead of worshiping some sky god, worship yourself as a god. That's a nice little nightcap. Most excellent. So what about him, Gabrielle? Whatever sex they identify with, that's how that goes. If you're referring to the god-goddess concept, if they identify as female, then find your inner goddess. If they identify as male, find your inner god. Same answer. Now, that's the thing about magic, is magic doesn't discriminate, unlike Christianity. That's the alcohol talking, I'm sorry. No, magic doesn't give a shit if you're gay, straight, bi, trans, cisgender. What the fuck is cisgender? You identify with the cyst on your leg? Okay, that was a gross joke, I'm sorry. That was an attempt at humor, and it was just like, ew, dude. Pretty much most of the men that I know on my dad's side of the family have a goatee like this. Yeah. Keep the tradition afloat. Believe it or not, my family actually owns a ranch here in Wyoming. But that doesn't mean you see me trying to act cowboy. I've never been bull riding. I've ridden horse a couple times, and that's about it. You ever rid a horse bareback? That's some intense shit. Riding a horse bareback, now that's fun. With nothing but reins and a bareback, which means the horse has got something in his mouth for you to steer it, and that's it. I might have helped load hay up occasionally when I was younger, but, you know, nothing too serious on the ranching experience. Yeah. What makes me laugh is you get these wannabe cowboys who get their trucks muddy and then go to the beacon and get drunk and fuck sheep and talk shit. But guess what? Talk is cheap. Man, I can talk shit with the best of them. That is good shit. I tried looking at black cowboy hats at Walmart. Them fuckers are too small. I'd probably have to go to the cowboy shop here in town to get a custom fitted one. See, I wouldn't mind having some steel-toed rattlesnake skin boots with some nasty ass sharp spurs on the back. I'd rock the fuck out of that. Oh, yeah. But do you know what an expensive pair of boots that would be to have a size 12 and a half, 13 boot with steel toes made out of rattlesnake skin with some nice sharp steel spurs. People looking at me like, hey, Cletus, you see that? Yeah, I did. That man's wearing a dog collar, he's wearing eyeliner, a cowboy hat, and some snakeskin steel-toe boots. Who the hell is he trying to be? I don't know. It's kind of weird. That's when I'm looking at him like, I'm a cowboy from hell. What you know about it? Just keep walking. Oh, man. Nah, dude, I ain't afraid to fucking fight nobody, dude. Oh, except Marines, because that's, that's understandable. I mean, come on. But everyone else, fuck them. Dude, you got the time, I got a fist, and I got a boot with your name on it. See, I don't try to be aggressive or angry or upset or hostile or violent in any way, shape, or form. But when you get fucked with a number of years, you sort of develop it as a defense mechanism. And that's not an excuse, but at the same time, it's understandable. What's up, John Crawford? Zachariah says, them boots would cost about 2 pieces. More or less, yeah. When I can get a nice pair of steel-toe shoe boots at Walmart for less than half the cost of what those actual boots would cost. Like these boots right here, they're waterproof, they're slick resistant, and they're steel-toe. $30. That's not too bad. I mean, it's a little bit more than your average pair of shoes, but come on, man, I love steel toes. That way, when you want to roundhouse kick somebody like Chuck Norris, you just, break their jaw in one kick. Yeah, dude. And it protects your feet. I couldn't keep a straight face when saying his name. I'm sorry, but I don't know, dude. Like, I've heard some things about Mr. Norris, and I'm like, yeah, no. That one fucking movie where he made the joke about the king cobra, and I'm like, oh, Chuck Norris got bit by a king cobra, and then several days later the cobra died. I'm like, that's stupid, dude. That is so stupid. But no, I heard a story about he had the chance to save a kid from a burning building, but he didn't because he didn't want to get hurt. And I'm like, oh, well. I'm like, huh. But then again, he's probably not a firefighter, so he's not qualified to deal with that kind of thing, so I understand it. But at the same time, even if it meant losing my hair, if I could save a child from a burning building, I would. Even if it meant, okay, well, you're going to lose your hair. It's going to take a while to grow back. So be it. I'm not qualified to help, but at least if I could, I would. I mean, the reason why I'm not talking too much shit is because Walker, Texas Ranger is actually a good show. I remember watching a couple episodes when I was younger, and it's like a lot of people are like, "Oh my god, that show was so cheesy," and I'm like, you know, you give it a chance, dude. You know, I mean, there were worse shows on TV. Sorry. Oh shit. Jersey Shore. Oh, fucking out of cough. Excuse me. Like, nothing against Snooki, but dude, come on. At least with Walker, Texas Ranger, they had a script. You knew it was scripted, and they tried to at least give you a plot twist every week. They air a new episode. But Jersey Shore, okay, how is that? How is that a TV show? A bunch of adults getting drunk and starting drama. That's everyday life, dude. How the fuck is that TV? I mean, based off what I've been doing on Facebook right now, I could have my own fucking reality show. I'd be sitting there with the camera panning in just like they do on Jersey Shore. Okay, so you're not gonna believe what a fucking bitch life has been. Man, I'm sick and tired of the drama, man. Hey, yo, check out the muscles, huh? You know how the guys on Jersey Shore are total douchebags and they're all about their muscles? I can do that shit too. Hey, yo, my name is Scott the King Cobra. Oh, look at these. Yeah, I'm looking good, you know what I'm saying? Oh. So I couldn't believe it the other day, you know what I'm saying? Fucking drama started coming up on me. I was like, man, fuck this shit, man. Drama don't even know me, man. Don't even know my struggles, man. People are watching TV and it's either some trashy show with adults getting drunk and cussing at each other, some people dancing on a TV show, or some people singing on a TV show. And I'm sitting here, why not just do all three at once? The fucking Jersey Shore, America's Got Talent, The Voice, the number 4, all combined into one. It's got everything you like. Drama, singing and dancing, and adults getting drunk and cussing at each other. Ooh. You a fucking whore. Your dress looks like shit. Your dress looks like shit. You're a fucking whore. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, oh, dude. No, like, I'm watching the ads come out for these TV shows. The Kissing Booth. The Affair. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? We got TV shows glorifying cheating. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. I'm just saying, like, don't let sex dictate your life. You need to learn to be able to make decisions for yourself. I said it. And both sexes are guilty of this at some point in their lives. And when you wake up and take the red pill and see the world through diamond eyes, to quote Shinedown, you'd be amazed. I mean, I'm a fan of South Park, but I don't know, man. When I saw the preview for the new episode, I was like, oh, dude. They're doing an episode about school shootings, and the preview shows Cartman and Butters holding a gun, and I'm just like, God fucking damn it, South Park. I mean, what else do you expect from shows like that to take it to the edge? Does that mean they should be canceled? I don't know. I'd say watch the episodes and give it a chance before you just make that harsh decision of ultimate censorship. Keep in mind, South Park did an episode on Asperger's where Stan had it, and it was one of my favorite episodes because it's so true. Why would you name a social disorder Asperger's? That's just mean. That was the best part of that episode, too. I was like, yeah, dude, cool. But here's the thing of it. South Park is one of those shows that gets its material from society all around us. So that being said, if mass shootings are a serious issue in our society next to bullying, then trust and believe South Park's gonna rip on it, because that's just how the shows like that work. Chuck Norris is 78 years young. Whew. Feel old yet? Chuck Norris is almost 80 years old. Feel old yet? I mean young. No, dude, it's like George Carlin said. What the fuck is that? 78 years young. Age is only a state of mind, man. You look at my great-grandpa Palmer, for instance, in his 80s, digging fence posts for his backyard, playing golf, and still driving. I rest my case. So like I said, age is only a state of mind. You're only as old as you feel. I'm like 27 years old, but I still feel like I'm 18. Would you be on the Jersey Shore for 1 million buckaroos? Why not? For $1 million, I think I could put up with obnoxious, stupid people for $1 million. And maybe that's just how the camera perceives them. They could be nice, decent people in real life. It's not fair of me to assume that these people are total obnoxious assholes in real life. But that's how they're perceived on camera. That has nothing to do with their race or their background. That's just how they're perceived on camera as pretentious douchebags. And then maybe, people will say, hey, you should act like this because we think it'll sell better on camera. So they'll act like that because producers tell them to, because they're getting the cheddar to make that happened. So behind closed doors, you're like, oh, dude, I acted like that on camera. Get the fuck out of here. I hate to fucking say it, but whatever kills Chuck Norris when he does pass away, knock on wood, people are going to make jokes about it. People are going to make memes about it. That's just how our fucking society is anymore. And it's just disgusting. Anytime somebody famous passes away and you don't like that person, people make obnoxious memes. I'm guilty of that. When the original owner for Fox News passed away, I made a meme with his face on it. And it said, "What does the fox say?" Roger Ailes was a piece of shit, man. He treated women like shit. So I'm like, okay, I can get a little bit of chuckles out of this. Took a picture of Roger Ailes and I memed the fuck out of it. Like, you want to treat women like shit, you fat bastard? Okay. I'm gonna have some fun with this. um, oh, it's so good. I could definitely go for another one, but yeah, that's all right. I'll catch you all. Oh, god damn it. Catch you on the next one.